Oh baby, we are back on the Crew Motorfest, and like usual nowadays, I don't know what to do, but we're making a video nonetheless. We'll find something to do. We're just driving around the streets of Honolulu here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in Honolulu, and of course in the electric car. But yeah, I think we're gonna be testing out a vehicle today, but let's find which one. I'm in a little bit of a racing mood, like a touring car vehicle sort of mood. So let's test out the Gran Turismo S Racing Edition because I have absolutely loved using this vehicle on Forza Horizon 5. So let's use it in the Crew Motorfest. And of course, 880 parts are going on. I do have this vehicle already. Have I used it in this game? I haven't. Mileage 0 yards. So this is pretty much the first time using it in this game. But it has a 248 miles per hour top speed, a 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. Brake distance 60 to 0 is 19.1 yards, and it also has 1022 horsepower. I'm not gonna lie, the stats aren't the greatest in the game, but hopefully the performance is decent. And customization wise, no, only the calipers, but they're red. We'll keep it as that. Did we change the color of the vehicle? Oh, that red looks really, really nice. We're gonna go with the red, I think, the wine red. The blue doesn't nice as well. No, we'll stick with the red. I like the red. We're gonna stick with it. There we go. A nice red Maserati. So let's get to a racing event, and I'll see you there in a second. The dream duel. Even though we're not dueling anyone, we are testing out the Gran Turismo S, and here it is. It looks very, very nice. I won't lie. Acceleration. Definitely see that it's 3.1 seconds for the 0 to 60. That's the only downside I saw. Like, why is this vehicle only doing 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds? Still very quick in real life, but for a car game, that's not quick. That's like a borderline slow for like a racing game. But it's fine. We've got our speed now. Oh, I was looking at the speedometer. Oh my bad. Jesus, Arthur came out of nowhere. He just sliced me. I was looking at the speedometer, I crashed. But yeah, we was doing like 215 there, which is quite insane. I think this top speed was what, 240? I can't remember. My memory is like a goldfish these days. I don't know if I'm getting like early onset dementia or what. I'm 20 by the way, so maybe. Who knows? But this vehicle is performing pretty well so far. The brakes and the handling feel decent for a racing vehicle, because most of the time when I use a racing vehicle, it just feels impossible to actually handle well. But I mean, this vehicle feels quite usable. Almost feels like oh, accidentally drifted out there. Almost feels like oh my god, I need to rewind it. I don't know what I'm doing there. But yeah, it feels like a hypercar vehicle or a street tier 2 vehicle in the way that it handles. Which, I mean, some people don't want that because it is supposed to be a racing vehicle or a touring car vehicle, and it's supposed to handle like one. But I do like the handling more of the hypercars and the street tier 2 vehicles, or just street tier vehicles in general, to be fair. As you can see as well, this thing can drift quite easily as well, which is a little bit worrying, especially when you're on a track. My bad. When you're actually on a track and you have to do them wide turns or them sharp turns. It's quite hard to actually turn when this vehicle just ends up drifting or losing control. The distraction isn't there completely. I mean, the brakes are pretty good. Can't complain about the brakes, and this thing feels pretty fast as well. Acceleration's a bit on the slow side, but there is other vehicles in the racing category if you are looking for a higher accelerating vehicle, because there is probably loads out there. I can think of like the the FKX, the Ferrari. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that vehicle, I think I've tested that out on the channel and that was pretty decent. If not, then that was a dream. But I think that vehicle has a pretty good 0 to 60, a pretty good acceleration. But yeah, we are coming up to the end of the event here, and it's actually been a really decent vehicle. I don't know how much this thing costs. I'm guessing around 400k maybe. And to be fair, 400, 500k for this vehicle, it would be a very, very decent vehicle for that price. But let's get to the final verdict and see if it is really worth it. Final verdict time for this vehicle. So It was a pretty decent performance, I'm not gonna lie. It did perform very, very well. It was quick. Acceleration wasn't quite there, but it was quick nonetheless. Reached our top. Did we reach our top speed? I don't know, but it felt like we almost did. So that's a plus. Handling wise, it handles very, very well, especially for a racing vehicle. So I'm happy with that. And the brakes were also very good as well. There's no customization because it's a racing vehicle, it's a touring car vehicle. There isn't going to be much customization. But out of 10, I'm going to give this thing an 8.4 out of 10. It's a very usable touring car vehicle and a vehicle I'll definitely 100% use again in the future. And of course, if you have used this vehicle, tell me what you think of it down below in the comment section. Way down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.